So I'm seeing this big uproar on TikTok about the cost of prep school, and I'm trying to understand, why is this so agitating for persons? Why is it causing such an issue that persons are trying to find every reason why they believe that primary school is better than prep school? Like, whatever decision you make for your children, it should be in their best interest. It should be that you believe it is best for the child. So let me just jump right in and tell you why I would never send my kids to primary school. Number one, the class sizes. Now, one who's not familiar would wonder, why does the class size matter? Let me break it down. If you have 45 students in a class with one teacher versus 17 students in a class with one teacher, what's the benefit? The benefit is that the teacher is able to pay closer attention to each student, which means the quality of help that the teacher can give to each child is greater. Why is this important? Because children often get left behind, especially when they don't understand. They learn in a different way from others. You tend to have them being left behind because teachers are humans. They can't stretch themselves that far. It's even difficult, in my opinion, for a 1 to 17 ratio, much less 1 to 45. The other reason is safety and security concerns. So you have one teacher, you have 45 students in a class. If something is happening between students, how likely do you think it is that the teacher is going to be able to see that? Oftentimes, teachers are stepping away from a classroom. Things are happening. No one is there to see or give an account. And then what? You as a parent, you're given a story about what has happened to your child. What do? Unfortunately, children are like sponges. They absorb a lot of what they are around. And what I notice and what I don't want for my kids is for them to be indoctrinated with certain behaviors based on children being exposed to certain things at home, in their communities, amongst family members, whatever, right? And I'd rather not go through that. Like, persons have said to me in the past, St. Richard's Primary is a great school, which I do believe that because, their performance speaks for itself. However, it would still be a no for me. Why? I don't like the surrounding areas. Why? There were shootings there on the school, like right at the school gate. Like, that's not okay for me. So you see, just as how I would never send my kids to the US education system because they're constantly school shootings and stuff like that, take that into consideration. Like, there's certain things I'm not gonna do. If I don't like where the school is located, if I don't like the nature of person that the teachers are or the school administration is, if I don't like the type of people I see coming in there as parents, if I don't like the infrastructure and how the facilities that my children use look, I'm not send them there. If it's okay for you, no problem. But you see, when I am uncomfortable, I can't function. And when it comes down to my kids, even when I feel like things are of good standard, I'm still constantly concerned. So I'm not going to put myself through being worried and concerned on a different level just because I'm saying, oh, yeah man, primary school is good enough. It's just not for me. Prep schools are not perfect either. There will still be children who have challenges with learning. There will still be children who are exposed to things that they shouldn't be. There will still be some teachers who are not the best at their job, or they're not as vigilant as they need to be. In my humble opinion, the best thing you can do is homeschool your kids, but at some point they need to matriculate for different reasons, right? That's fine. But As a parent, you have to do what you are more comfortable with. What you see as more important to you will be different based on your upbringing, your view of certain things, and how your child learns and the resources that your child needs. Right? So with that being said, me not see the need for people and name up themselves over how much people spend on their kids. And if primary school is best for your child, that is amazing, right? As long as you are getting the results that you want from your child, that's great. There are many students who are absolutely brilliant, and it didn't matter which school they went to, whether it was prep or primary school. It didn't matter if their parents helped them or not, because they were just that brilliant. It happens. It doesn't matter. My main point is simply this. The same way that you have reasons why you prefer to send your child to primary school is the same reason why persons prefer to send their child to prep school. And it shouldn't be this big point of contention. It shouldn't inspire persons to try to make up statistics about who is doing better, because the data is there. It's public information. Just because the top performers happen to come from prep schools, it doesn't mean that there are not children who are equally as brilliant, equally as talented at primary schools. It doesn't have to be a competition, because at the end of the day, whether you were the top student or a struggling student, you'll still get where you need to be. So let's not, kill up ourselves about the financial decisions people choose to make with their own kids. Just pour into your kids and make sure that they are not a nuisance to society.